Yo, hello everyone. Welcome to the stream. We're getting kind of silly today. Uh, hold up one sec. Okay, it's not even up. Why? I just want to check my audio, please. Please. I'm sure it's fine. I'm sure the audio is fine. Hello everyone. Welcome to stream. Today is a very silly day because today we're going to be ranking every single LEGO Star Wars set of 2024. It has been a pretty crazy year for LEGO Star Wars. A lot of ups, a lot of downs, and a lot of in between. So, yeah, we're ranking everything today. We got a lot planned for stream. After we finish ranking stuff, I might actually go back and revisit my previous year's rankings because I've been doing this for a few years now. You know, I ranked every 2023 set and every 2022 set. So we might go back and we might take a look at those. See what we're cooking with that. Also, StreamYard updated, and it's really silly now. Like, I can be a circle. Height. Okay, thanks, StreamYard. We currently have 0 viewers, which is great. Fantastic, love that. Oh yeah, it's also the first stream in this new room setup. Look at that, it's peak. It's great. It looks great. First stream in the new setup. Eventually, I'll get around to that room tour. Maybe one day. It's goofy. Also, that sounds loud. I feel like that music's really loud. There we go. That's better. Hello, Megman. Hello, Flowbricks. I am indeed the Megman. I don't even. Why did people start calling me Meg? I don't think I've quite gotten to the bottom of that one. Well, obviously it's because you just remove one letter from Mega and it makes Meg. But like, it just caught on, I guess. But we got the tier list. We got the tier list up and going. I really need to get an ad blocker, by the way, because good lord, this website has become borderline unusable. It is so bad now. Like, what did they do? Yeah, we got the tier list though. We got peak for the peak sets, you know, the best sets of the year go in here. We have great for those sets that aren't quite peak, but also aren't, you know, bad, you know, they're good sets. There's going to be, spoiler alert, there's going to be a lot of sets in these two rankings. We have mid for those middle of the row sets, obviously, you know, the standard. Bad, but could be worse for your average sets. You could also rename this to overpriced, but there's going to be a lot of sets here that aren't overpriced, or a few that will probably be here that aren't overpriced. So, yeah, and then we have absolutely abysmal. There's going to be very few, if any, of these that get this tier, but we'll find something that will go in there. I don't even know. It's just funny ways to change up your name. Yeah, I know Mecha Builds is thanks to Taco. Thank you, Taco Builds. Yeah, Starfire. We'll get to that. It's because of Goofy Yellow Man. Yeah, I may or may not have done some clickbait in the thumbnail, but we ride. So, yeah, let's go ahead and get started. We have everything here, every single set of the year, including promos. We got the promos that are also here. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started. We'll go right ahead and start with the January wave like we usually do. The first set is the Clones vs. Droids Battle Pack. Now, I'm going to be real here. I don't see how you could put this anywhere other than peak. Like, genuinely. It is the best army builder / battle pack LEGO has ever made. If you count it as a battle pack. I know a lot of people don't count the 501st set as a battle pack, so would you count this as a battle pack? I don't know. Some people consider battle packs to be like the $15 little sets, but battle packs haven't been $15 for way too long now, so I don't, what even is a battle pack? I don't know. But overall, this set is just great. Like, the clone builds aren't amazing, to be honest, but the droid builds are peak. the figures is insane value for $30. You're getting 3 standard clone troopers, a clone shock trooper, 3 super battle droids, and 2 battle droids, B1s. I mean, like, this is just a great value. One of the best valued sets of the year, actually. You're getting so much. And even if you don't like these clone builds, you can just kind of repurpose them. I've seen people combine the 2 clone builds into a pretty good speeder build. So, I mean, I really don't see how this could be anywhere else other than peak tier. Is anyone out there? Yeah, Flowbrooks is here, and I'm here. Welcome ABC too. I cracked open my third one, started building it, and put it in bin without completing bag 1. I don't know. Almost like I've seen a video on that. Yeah. All boats for this set. Oh yeah, I wasn't even thinking about that one. Yeah, Stud Squadron would be crazy. I was in the thumbnail for that one. That one got like 2,000 views for some reason. I don't know why that one popped off so much, but it just did. Yeah, I will say, back to this topic, the build does get very repetitive, especially if you're building multiple. Like I was kind of like I did a stream where I built 3 of these sets in one go, and dude, I was kind of dreading it by the end. Like especially those droids are the like Octopatara thing is just so repetitive. It's the worst one too. Yeah, I'd say so. I mean, I think the editing and the style of the videos have definitely improved a lot since that one. So yeah, but yeah, I mean, this is peak tier. I mean, this is a fantastic set. Then we have this 4+ set. I don't really know what to say about this one. Nubs is cool. What you get here is pretty cool. Overpriced, like every 4+ set, it's like $40. I think this one is. I mean, it's a 4+ set. I don't think it can really go above here. I will say, I think the ship from the Young Jedi Adventures thingy is actually pretty cool. It's a pretty cool concept for a ship. I would kind of wish this wasn't a 4+ set. For $40, you could get like a pretty decent sized version of this ship, like a play scale version that wasn't 4+. I don't know. It just kind of sucks that every Young Jedi Adventure set is just relegated to 4+. But I mean, realistically, it's like it should be like mid tier, but I don't know. I think it's 4+ sets are way too overpriced anyway. So Nubs is cool. I like Nubs. You know, cracked open to trade boxy builds to clones for Poggle the Lesser. That's kind of a W trade there. Like, isn't Poggle the Lesser pretty expensive on the aftermarket? It got resale value. It's just so for babies. What did you expect? I know, I know, but like also, the ship looks cool. So I think it would have been cooler to have it be a normal set, and you probably could have gotten a lot more than this. But I don't know. Doesn't really matter that much. I don't really know how you rank these poly bags compared to everything else. I guess I'd just put it here. I actually really don't like the proportions on this one. Like, this bit looks really weird, and all of the proportions just look really off. I mean, it's a poly bag build, so I don't know how you could have done that better. So maybe mid tier, but like, I don't know. I think it just looks off. But to be honest, I forgot this existed anyway, so I don't really care where it goes. I'll put it in mid for now. If too much gets in mid, I'll put it down to bad. It's just like, it's just whatever. It's just a poly bag. Not that deep. The Invisible Hand. We're getting into March now. The Invisible Hand is peak. It's peak. It is a fantastic set. It's the best one of these MIDI scale ships we've gotten. I mean, it is just a fantastic looking set overall. The detail on it, it's kind of hard to see in this image. Hold on, let me see if I can cook real quick. Yeah. This will work. This will work. Cool. Now you can see the detail a little bit better. The detail on this is really good. The building experience was probably my favorite building experience I've had this year for a Lego Star Wars set. It was really fun. Really fun set to build. I mean, overall, it's great. I know some people were complaining it didn't have a minifigure. None of these had a minifigure, so it's like it's whatever. A minifigure would have been nice. Like General Grievous would have been cool for $50, but I don't really care too much. I think for what's here, it's peak tier. It's definitely peak tier. No Executor is best so far. Uh, I honestly would say I like the Invisible Hand a little bit more. I'd say I like the Invisible Hand a little bit more. The Invisible Hand is it's very good. The Executor is a very good set, but it's really hard to have it displayed and have it look as good as it can be, you know, because it's like really flat. Sometimes it can look a little goofy on display. But if you display it right, it can look good. So it's not a bad set anyway. It's one of the best sets of last year for sure. But personally, I think the Invisible Hand just looks better. Then we have the Millennium Falcon. Millennium Falcon probably goes into great. It's not peak quite, but it's a really good model of this Falcon. $88, I believe. It's one of those weird prices. Not gonna lie, it's a little much. Personally, I wouldn't pay that much. I think like price per piece, the value is there, but I don't know. To me, it's just a little much personally. I still have yet to get this one. Actually, I definitely want to pick it up before it retires. But I don't know. I think Great's a good spot for it. And then my least favorite mini scale set so far is the Tantive. I think Tantive goes here. I'm not gonna lie. I completely forgot about this until I was making the tier list for this video. Not only is it forgettable, I think the proportions, especially at the front, yeah, here we go. Here to stop. The proportions at this bit are really weird, and I don't think they look great. This part looks really good. The back part is really good, but this is also like $80, which I think is a abhorrent value. I don't know what that value is. I don't know what they're doing with that. So it's going into bad / overpriced category because it's basically overpriced. My largest set is dedicated to Imperial sets. I got the UCS AT-AT Death Star, UCS TIE Interceptor, and this set alongside the smaller ones. It's peak. Yeah, I could assume so. Okay, yeah, that makes more sense. You have a lot of UCS sets. I'm realizing, bro is bro's got a lot. I really wish I could get the UCS AT-AT before it retires, but there ain't no way I'm getting it. Somehow managing to find $800. It's not gonna happen. It's not. It sucks too because probably one of the best sets Lego has ever made, if not the best set Lego has ever made. It is such a good set, but yeah, 800 is just out of my price range. It's a fair price to be fair, but it's just way out of my range. Then we have nope, you're not going there for sure. We have Buildable R2D2. Oh wow, we're lagging. Well, we still here? The stream's still here? Just put that down for a sec. Yeah, stream is still here. Goofy. The AT-AT was my first set I bought since May. I can see why. It's a very expensive set. R2D2. I'd say this is a great tier. I really love this set. Like, this is a great set, but I think it stays in A tier. Or great. Great tier / A tier. It's the same thing. But, like, overall, I really don't have any, like, major complaints with it. The anniversary figure is great. The actual build is probably the best buildable R2. I think it looks the best. The UCS one is cool. But I think the thing that's kind of preventing it from being peak is I feel like we're a little oversaturated. I feel like it's just like when you get so many of these buildable R2s, like this isn't even the only buildable R2 we got this year. We'll get to that later. But it's like, what? Like, there's a point where it kind of burns out a little bit. But as a set, it's really good. I don't think it crosses quite over to that peak territory yet, but it is a very, very good set. It's borderline. And then we have the Tantive diorama, or kind of diorama, kind of hallway sets. I don't know if there's a separate class for hallway sets, but it's it's definitely a set of all time. So personally, I love the build of this. I think the hallway looks really good. The minifigures are great. Uh, Generic, kind of, but great. Fits the scene. Um, I think it would actually genuinely be peaked here if it weren't for one. If it weren't for one thing, if it weren't for one one little thing. Hold on, where are you? Where? If it weren't for this, chat, is this real? I kind of coped about this for a long time, but I'm a bigger man now. I'll admit when I'm wrong. This is abhorrent. Why? 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 There is no reason this had to happen. Like, I could maybe see why these lines aren't, the top lines don't fully line up right. Maybe, but bro has eyebrows. Like, what? Why? Like, I don't know. That's bad. And I think I physically can't put this set in peak because of that. Like, genuinely, that is rough. Your cope was unreal. The helmet is awful. Yeah, dude. Yeah. I do agree. I think there was a bit. People were a bit harsh on the entire set. I don't think the set immediately goes into abysmal because Five's helmet is bad. I mean, it is the extra anniversary figure, but like, come on. There is no reason bro had to look like that. There's just none. There is legitimately just none. Um, then we get into May, the May wave. We're kind of going pretty fast here, but there's a lot of sets to talk about. Um, we have this, the TIE Interceptor. I guess I just put it here. These two are about the same. I don't really care. We'll talk about Big Boy TIE Interceptor as well. Okay. What I'm about to say might sound stupid. It might not matter to so many people, and I have yet to see someone with this criticism. This set, hold on, I'm just gonna plunk it here, not saying it's staying there, but I need to pull up the image on Brickset so I could show you what I mean. So the set looks basically perfect. These wings are great. I think this entire like wing structure is great. I actually prefer that they didn't tile this off. I saw people saying that they should have tiled it off, but I feel like it looks more Lego that way. I feel like especially the UCS sets, some of them struggle to look like Lego, and I think tiling this off would have been the wrong call. I think it's fine. This bit right here looks pretty good, but there is one problem, one small nitpick that has bothered me ever since the reveal. Why is there a hole in the middle of the windshield? It's such a minor issue. It doesn't matter, but it makes me upset because it's just a big square with studs in the middle of this thing. It doesn't matter. It is so like non-consequential, but it just bugs me. Other than that, the set's basically perfect. I mean, the figures are whatever. I mean, you're not really buying a set like this for the figures. Stand, I mean, it looks really good on a stand. It's definitely a set I have to get at some point. But yeah, that just bothers me. I didn't even notice that till now. I just looked around to see Stanks Meg. Hello, welcome to stream. The whole bugs me too. Lol. Yeah, it doesn't matter too much, but it just bothers me personally. So I think it's probably gonna stay in great. Um, for that, not specifically for that reason, but I think like overall it's a really good set. But I don't know. I think where should I put it in peak? I'm gonna leave it in great for right now. We'll rearrange the tier list at the end if there's anything we need to say. Let's do the promo. Droid Carrier promo would 100% be peak, but I am going to bring it down to great because it's a promo. This would have been such a better set. Like, this did not need to be a promo at all. Like, it's so goofy that this is a promo because a lot of people ended up missing out on this, or people scalped it to high hell, which just kind of sucks. It just kind of sucks. It would have been cooler as a set and make something else to promo. I don't know. Um, I just realized I don't have the coin. I have the coin on here. How do we rank the coin, guys? Do we rank the coin? Do we rank the coin? Where would we rank the coin? I just realized the coin's not on here. I mean, it's not set, but like, would you rank the coin? I don't know. But yeah, it's a peak set. Otherwise, like, it's really good, but it's I don't know. I think it's just kind of dumb that it's not a promo. If you want to buy the promo, that means it's a very good promo. But like, I feel like it would have just been better as a set. Yeah, I don't know about a UCS MTT per se. Um, you could definitely make it work. I mean, the 2014 one was basically UCS size. That was massive. That was a big boy. But I don't really. I think a play scale MTT would have been fantastic with this as a set. But I mean, we could put it in peak. It is a really good promo. Like, having built it, because I don't keep my promos in boxes. Um, it's just a great thing overall. If there's too much that gets in peak, we'll drop it down. But like, I still would have preferred it to be a set. Um, then we have this thing. God, it is laggy. Whoa, streaming just kills your computer. Um, I'm not gonna lie. I kind of really regret buying this set. It is dumb. I really don't. I don't love this set. Uh, the speeder bike is so like oversized. It is so insanely oversized. It looks a little wonky. The classic memeable light post. I don't. If you've been collecting Lego Star Wars for any amount of time, you probably have a million of these 501st Troopers. I really do not need more. The only saving grace really for this set is the Carolyn Beck Ahmed Best minifigure. That's really good. It's a peak figure, but like, I'm probably gonna put it on here. Like, for the same price of this set, you could get this. Like, guys, what are we doing? I don't even have this on like display anymore. It's not even because it just looks so weird. It just looks so weird. It's just such a weird set. Yeah, just Bricklink. Yeah, just Bricklink Ahmed Best. just Bricklink Ahmed Best. Like, you don't need you don't need to spend $30 on this entire set. It's not worth it. Um, I won't linger on the Droideka. I think it's mid. I think it's fine. It's not bad. It's not great. It's fine. It has no posability at all. So like, this pose you have it in the picture is how you're gonna have it. You could fold it up into a ball, but you have to like half disassemble it and like move stuff around, and it's kind of a pain. There's also some stuff that's just kind of like sitting on here that can move weirdly, and I don't know. It's a good set overall. I like it. It looks really good on display, but I don't think it gets the great tier. It's whatever. Also, the minifigure Droideka is really bad from this set. I don't know what they were doing. I don't know what they were doing. All right, chat. All right, chat. $80, I think, for this for gray wall or tan wall. I mean, $80 for tan wall, tan plate, and two speeder. I would have thought this would be 60, like the Death Star Trench Run. Yeah, I'm really not a big fan of this. I'm not gonna lie. I really did not care at all about it when it got revealed. It was just like the most whatever generic thing. The pod race scene is cool. These pod racers look good. Like objectively, they look good, but it is just not a set I would buy. Like it is probably the least interesting diorama. Either this or the Strash compactor. The Strash compactor was like $90, and it was really, really dumb. So yeah, I'll probably put it here with the overpriced Tantive. I just it's not a set I personally like. It's not a set I would personally go out of my way to buy. The Droideka is a cool display piece. It is. It is. The Droideka is a really cool display piece, and the Droideka is very accurate. Small, a little small, but accurate. It's just like it doesn't go that next step, you know? It's not the next step. Last Pod Racer was $25. That is true. That 25th anniversary Pod Racer was pretty cool. And it was minifigure scaled, yeah. It was. It was. And it was just so much. I don't know. It's just not a set I care about. Sith Infiltrator. I'm not going to lie. When I first saw this, when it first got revealed, I would have put it down here. I was a hater. I was a huge hater for this set. I was very upset about this. I thought it looked bad. I thought it looked small. I thought the top looked really small. I really didn't like the figure selection. And then I bought the set. I think it goes up here. I really like the Sith Infiltrator. Granted, Darth Maul is still really dumb. I don't know why they removed his pupils. He does not look good without pupils. Some figures, they can get away with it. Palpatine can get away with it. I think he looks fine without pupils. Salacious B. Crumb from this guy can get away with it. Darth Maul, no, not. But other than that, I think the set's good. Really overhated, in my opinion. I mean, it has the best anniversary figure, now that they've all been revealed. The best one, Saw Gerrera. Qui-Gon and Anakin are good. I copped this set since I'm a Maul fanboy. Yeah. Fault fave, yet the set sucks. I would not say the set sucks. I love the set. Also, hello, welcome to the set stream. I really like the set, personally. I think it goes in great. It's good. I do not like the no pupils. The lazy eye face, I guess. But it just depends on which one. I have plenty of Mauls that look really good. But I have a few that just look bad. So I see why they did it, but I don't like it. It looks bad. It does not look like Maul at all. He looks cursed. I don't know. But to me, it is actually a really good set. I think it was 60, 65, or was it 70? I don't remember the price of this one, actually. They even used pupils in the new series. Oh yeah, they did. Oh yeah. Yeah, they did for Maul. Maul Solo. Maul Lando. Actually, it wasn't Maul Solo. It was Maul Lando. I'm a fan of Sith Eyes No Pupils. Some of them can work. Again, I think Palpatine works. This Maul doesn't. I will stand by that. Model does not work, but the set's good actually. I like the set. It looks good. It looks good on myself. And then we have June Wave. Feel like we're missing something. Okay, yeah, there we go. June Wave. Let's go ahead, start out, and put this in here. Actually, this does not stop with the mechs. I'm tired of mechs. I don't want more mechs. It's not the worst looking mech, to be fair. I think it somehow ends up looking better than the Darth Vader mech and the Stormtrooper mech. But I don't, out of principle, I really don't like it. It doesn't even come with the better version of the pilot Luke, so it's just I don't. Why? If you have the set and you like it, all power to you. If you like the Star Wars mechs, all power to you. But man, I really can't get behind these. I just can't. And then on the other spectrum, we have this set. Captain Rex's Y-Wing Microfighter, which somehow ended up being the most controversial set of the year, probably. Not deserving of that title. I don't know how this became the most controversial set of the year. That doesn't make any sense. But I'm going to be honest. This set is fantastic. I have said my piece on it so many times. It is probably the best microfighter they've made. Even build-wise, I think the build for this microfighter is very good. But, like, this is the most pro-consumer move LEGO has ever done. Like, genuinely. It is so pro-consumer. Putting a highly sought-after figure in a $10 little microfighter, 15 actually, never mind, 15. Still, very good, very pro-consumer move. Like, genuinely. Like, fantastic move. I mean, come on. Like, slow clap for LEGO. I mean, like, genuinely. Like, you can't... This is such a baller move. Like, finally, kids who want to do, like, their goofy battles can finally have the most iconic clone trooper. Come on, guys. Like... Boba Fett's mech sex, mech armor is episode 6, the fig is episode 5. Boba Fett's... I don't really care about the accuracy of the mech fig. It's whatever. This is like releasing a game that's just... This is like releasing a game that is just the title screen, and the game is DLC for Luke mech. That's kind of baller. Youch, hit by two. Youch. Bro got hit with the youch. That's wild. Yeah, no. This is peak. No, this is like the best pro-consumer move LEGO has done. And this is a very pro-consumer move too, but this is great. There's LEGO has been like kind of like Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde this year. They have done some of the most pro-consumer great moves in the company's history, and then they do whatever this is. We'll get to the skiff in a minute, okay? Finishing after June Wave, Battle Pack. The Battle Pack, I think I'm actually gonna end up putting in great. It's a good Battle Pack. The build is whatever. I think it's fine. It's nice rocks if you just want to part it out for pieces. I think the pieces in this are really good. Like, you can use a lot of these pieces for mocks. These clear stands are also fantastic for mocks. But the figures are fantastic, dude. Like, they are so good. So yeah, I mean, for a $20 battle pack, that's fantastic. And finally, not a clone battle pack too. We got Mandos, blue Mandos. For the first time in a long time, we've got a battle pack with blue Mandos. It has been a long time, man. I've been wanting it for a while. Ever since Clone Wars Season 7, I've been wanting a battle pack with some nice blue Mandos. And we got the normal Mando, and then we got a Night Owl, which is fantastic. Like, this is great. This made me very happy. The Imperial Commandos also look really good. They're one of the best Star Wars figures of the year, actually. It's great. And then we have you. What do I do with you? I've gone on record saying that this is overpriced. I'll put it here for now. That's not where it's going fully, but I want to have a full image of this so I could dissect it a little bit. The build is like $20-$25 build. Well, 25 probably. Figures are whatever. I mean, Paz is basically the same. He's slightly different, but he's basically the same. They do have new molds for these guys. So like $30 set, I would say, makes sense. $40, nah, Steve. You're getting goofy. I will say I like the figures quite a bit, but it is very tiny. It is a very small set. For $40, this is probably one of the smallest sets you could get, which is kind of rough. I think when paired with the battle pack, like, it's really good. Like, this package is probably like peak, but we're not talking about the battle pack. We're talking about this. I think I have to put this in mid. The price really holds it down. Plus, the turret looks a little goofy. The turret looks a little goofy. Price raise it down, but the figures carry. So, yeah. They made the fig mats, the mech design. It would have been right for the skiff as well. I love the skiffs. That's a wild card set for the summer wave, and not interested at all until it's revealed. We'll get to that. I am certain. Oh my god! Yeah, didn't you bricklink like a goofy amount of them? Damn. But Bunker says, great. It's good. It is a good set. I like it. But the price is really bad on this, so it's staying here. And then we have August, the biggest wave of the year. This is going to be interesting, for sure. We're starting out with a banger. Peridia. Yikes. Yikes. Oh boy. This is not cast money. This is not cast money. I will say the figure, as an owner of this set, we've got it on sale. The figures are good. I really like the figures. Ezra looks a little goofy, but whatever. The figures are good. But the build is not. It looks so goofy on display. Like, it's so goofy. The amount of stickers itself is a crime to humanity. So I think we're going here. I think we're going this. I think the price is also a crime to humanity. It is really bad. And nope. You don't. No, you're not that bad. Okay, you're getting saved from abysmal because the figures are good. But I've stated this a few times actually. You cannot have figures just carry an entire set to be good. Just because the figures are good doesn't mean the set is good. If the build stinks, the set goes down drastically. I actually say the build is probably more important than the minifigures. Like, if it doesn't look good on yourself, there's no reason to buy it. And this does not look very good on yourself. It's also just half of the same. Like, Peridia is such a goofy set. I don't know what to say about it. Okay, it's saved from abysmal because the figures are good. Like, Sith eyes, Jedi eyes, Thrawn. Thrawn's good. I like Thrawn. Sure, Thrawn's good in the set. Also about play. Yeah, I would say the playability is okay in the set. It's got the two side panels can spin, but the middle one doesn't spin. Like, you could just hook it up to a gear system to have all of them spin. I don't know why they didn't do that, but okay. If the set is accurate to the scene, I don't know, dude. Then don't make the set. It is boring. It is a boring scene. it is a boring part. Okay, it's like, it does not look good. Like, objectively, it does not look good. It just looks bad. Like, I got two on my wish list right now. I'm set with the figs. Honestly, I would genuinely just buy the figs off Bricklink. Like, genuinely. Like, I would not spend the money for the set. Well, maybe I don't know. I don't know if they're price gouging Strawn yet, or if they're price gouging these minifigures because I don't think many people are buying this. um, but there you go. I just don't think I just don't think this works personally. I don't think the idea really carries over well. I think having to put stickers on all of these parts is really annoying. I think just like genuinely overall the set is annoying. Like it is a annoying set to build. I have never before until this point been annoyed building a set. Like genuinely like just the amount of stickers was just annoying. I guess you can say tedious can be annoying. There's some builds that are tedious, but I would rather do tedious builds than have to put a sticker on every few seconds, like every few minutes. Like it's not. I don't know. You can like the set, by the way. You can like any of these sets I put low. You can like them. I'm not telling you you can't like them. If you have the set and you love it, more power to you. I'm glad you enjoy it. But to me, I don't think this is it. Dark Falcon. On the other hand, the Dark Falcon is probably peak. I'm not gonna lie. I don't have this set, but I saw some reviews, and oh my goodness, it is beautiful. It is a beautiful set. It is beautiful. It looks so good, like surprisingly good. Even the pictures, like the promotional pictures, did not do it justice. Like it looks fantastic. Like, I think my only genuine issue with this set is Luke's torso is just not going to look like this ever. It is going to be so washed out. Like, from the reviews I have seen, it gets really washed out. It does not look good. But everything else looks great. Dev, Vader, Jar Jar, Rey, and C3PO here are all peak. They're all great. Rey, I would have wished she had like a hairpiece also, but that's such a nitpick. This like shiny red, like this shines, by the way. This is a shiny red. This is like it looks good when you see an in-person review. It's a little hard to tell from this image because it's a render. But like being real, I think the Dark Falcon is just peak. Like it is just peak. $30 for Strawn, 20, not 30, 20. Why are they price gouging Strawn? Legos should just kill stickers. They're not going to because they don't have to spend much money on as much money on prints. But man, I sure wish they would. Stickers are so annoying. Now figures for Skywalker if the set retires. Yeah, true. They will. They all will, which is why I think that's genuinely the only reason why people are actually going to buy the set, because like it is going to be impossible to find any of the Peridea figures or even any of the Rebuild the Galaxy figures on the aftermarket. Like it's going to be impossible once the sets retire. Like they're going to go so high. It's so cringe. I would love this. If they made a Dark Falcon Microfighter with Dark Jar Jar, I would be very happy. That would be peak. Fair. Fair, I guess. I don't know. I think stickers are still annoying. But that's just personally. That's just my personal opinion. Like they're goofy. Then we have Jedi Bob. The set's good. It's a good set. The figures make a lot more sense after watching Rebuild the Galaxy. I think the set genuinely just makes a lot more sense after watching Rebuild the Galaxy. Can't help but wish Sig was included in this. I feel like he would just make he literally pilots one of these. I feel like for 3 minifigures, this would have been a way better deal. Like just genuinely a way better deal if you just put Sig in this. But I don't know. It's whatever. I still think it's really good. Uh, yeah, I'll put it in great, actually. I really like this. I think the build is really unique. It gives me a lot of 2002 Anakin's like custom Jedi Starfighter vibes. Maybe it's my nostalgia kind of kicking in and saying like, oh my god, whoa, it's Jedi Bob, he's cool. But like he is though, like he is. Um, I don't know. I do really like this set, so I think putting it here, I like it about as much as a lot of these, so I think it fits. Um, this set, that's fine. I just put it down there because I'm gonna go and get an image, but I say that's genuinely like where I'm gonna put it. Um, yeah, it's mid. It's whatever. I actually think this is a fantastic X-wing build. Like this is a great, and they just released this with like these three or maybe a Sig, Yessie, the Lego droid, and this guy. Like for $40, I would have bought this 100%. But like, I'm not gonna lie, this Tie Fighter's a little wacky. I don't love it. Like, I think it's grown on me a little bit, but there's still some things that make me question what they were doing. Like, why are these studs just sticking out like that? Like, why? It looks goofy. Like, what is happening there? Um, I think the shaping is look a little weird with this like big like super round circle and everything's like really blocky around it. I don't know. But like other than that, I think the set's really good. $100, I think flat. It's either $100 flat or 110. It's fair. I don't think it's the most interesting of these combined like 2-in-1 ship sets, like dual ship sets, but it's still cool. Like it's still cool. I still love this idea, and I think they should continue this idea. I really hope we get some in 2025. I'm a little disappointed we didn't get the Arc 170 and like a Stride Droid. Is it a Stride Droid? What's the goofy thing? The goofy ship from Revenge of the Sith that the droids fly with the buzz droids. I don't know, but I think the Arc 170 should have been that instead of just a normal Arc 170. But I don't know. That's just me. Oh my god, it's Lego Jar Jar. Hi, Darth Jar Jar. Welcome to stream. Oh my god, Steve Harvey in the chat. I didn't get that. McDonald droid. Ah ha ha ha. I don't like the top wings on the X-wing. It's weird. I don't know. I actually think it looks fun. I didn't really notice that. Lego could have started 50 and we still would have bought it for Jedi Bob. Yeah, the only reason why it's $40 is because Jedi Bob's there. The Jedi Bob tax is real. Just another Jack finale will not get on its own. Hello, goodbye. I'm going back to editing my cave now. Nice. All right. Good luck on just another Jack finale. Good luck, man. I'm taking a break from hours of fair. Fair. I can't wait for that video. By the way, it's gonna be so goofy. It's gonna be so goofy. And then we have this. I'm not going to spend time on this. I'm just going to put it in mid and call it a day. It's whatever. It's fine. The droid builds are pretty cool. We did not need another buildable R2-D2 in this set. The other droid builds are cool. I don't know if Young Leia works as the anniversary figure. I feel like the droid from this set would have worked better as the anniversary figure, but I don't know. That's just me. Overall, good. It's fine. It's mediocre. It's whatever. And I'll probably do the same with the Onyx Sender, actually. Just put all of these in mid. The Onyx Sender, it's a cool looking ship, to be fair. It is a really interesting ship. It's got some really neat features. But I really can't rank it above mid until I know what is happening with this thing. Like, there's so many like weird design choices with that ship. But because the show's not out yet, there's no like rhyme or reason behind it. It just kind of looks like this is the cockpit. Like what? And like I like how it opens up and there's a lot of interior space. I think that's really cool. And there's a feature that like automatically puts all of the it puts the ship into flight mode, which I think is really cool. This guy is also cool. But like I don't know, I can't really put the set above mid tier until the show's out, so I know like what the source material is. Trying something new for this one. We did it wrong, but it gives us a lot of room for part two. Nice, nice, nice. I don't. I'm gonna be real. I don't quite know what you're talking about. Um, if you could elaborate, that would be cool. IP. He's got kids in the basement of. He's got kids in the basement of the IP. What? I. Elaboration would be cool. Um, and then we have the Star Destroyer. I'm between great and peak for this one. I think the build is very overrated. I think it's really good, despite being like a little, oh, small. It's not that small, to be honest. Like compare, it's only like what 6 studs shorter than the previous one, so it's sounds more than it actually is, but like it's not too noticeable. I don't know. The figs are kind of bland. But like, I really didn't buy the set for the figs. I mean, Cal, obviously, but I don't know. I'm kind of feeling peak. I'm kind of feeling peak. Like all of these sets, I would consider peak. I don't know. We might change that later, but I really like this Dorito. It's very cool. Um, and then the skiff. Oh boy. Okay, it's not going there. I'm just gonna go bring up the image so I can really uh get silly. So I can really get silly. Where is the image? There we go. So this is a set. I've watched quite a few in-person reviews. I think this set may just suck a little bit. $80. We all know that $80 is dumb, right? We can all agree that $80 is really dumb. Like this is really $80 is really dumb. Like this is not $80 worth. 60 max, right? 60 max for this. We all know that. I don't have to say that. But there's so much else here that is so concerning and confusing. First off, when this was first revealed, I thought this mouth moved, but no, it doesn't. Well, it does move, but I thought like the things in the back you turn moved it, but it moves these, which is fine. But I also think in person, it's way farther up than this, right? It looks really silly. It looks goofy. It does not look great. I'm not gonna lie. Like, it looks weird in person. Like, from the in-person reviews I have watched, it looks weird. I think it might just be too big. Like, I think they made the Sarlacc genuinely too big. Like, I think they just needed to somehow fit an $80 price tag because they give you the price tag first and then they designed the set around the price tag. So I think they just needed to fill the $80 price tag. So they just put a bunch of tan pieces and just like shrew them onto the set and called it a day. I think it looks a little goofy. Skiff looks good. Skiff looks pretty good. I've heard that these don't really stay in place very well, which would make sense because these are kind of putting pressure on these. And from what I've heard, the connection here isn't very good. So there you go. But like we still have also, by the way, Luke is great. Luke is fantastic. Naya Nub's pretty cool. And I guess Lando and Han are pretty cool. Chewbacca probably didn't need to be here. You could have put a Weak Way. I think a Weak Way would have made more sense, but whatever. Cool. And everyone's already said this a million times, but this is the wrong Boba. This is the wrong Boba Fett. Why is this the wrong Boba Fett? You know, for $80, you would expect, like, maybe they'd make a new variant of Boba Fett, like, with some sandy detailing, like, Battle War and sand detailing on him, and, like, update it to be like, or at least update it to be like the correct Boba Fett. But no, Lego. Listen, I don't think this is the worst of the worst. I don't think this is abysmal. I don't think it's going in absolutely abysmal. But let's be real here. For $80, I can't put it anywhere other than there. Like, especially with the amount of inaccuracies, the amount of weird choices. And I don't even fully blame the designers. I think their process is just kind of weird. Like having the price and then having to build around the price. I think it's just weird. Like I genuinely think it's just weird. I don't think it works in the step of the Onyx Thunder. Oh, yeah, it makes sense. Skiff build is good and detailed. Sarlacc is better than before. Fair, I guess. It should have been included with the barge. Yes, it should. Also, bye. I like the whole thing. Yeah, I know. I know. I was talking about this. I love this set, just overpriced. I think there's a few issues. I think there's a few more issues than just price. I think the figures are a little goofy. I think for the price, it should have had better figures. It's fine. If it was $60, I would have been mid, probably. Like high mid. High mid. I mean, the rest of the issues with the set would have still been there. But if it was reasonably priced, it would have still, like, it wouldn't have been down here. But I think these two being together is kind of poetic in a way. So, the two overpriced sets of the year. By the way, we're not even at the most overpriced set of the year yet. Or should I say the most overpriced set of all time? We'll get to that here in a minute. C3PO. Not the most overpriced set of all time. I actually really like this set. There's a few oddities I have. I'll just put it down for a minute and grab the image because this is probably the last one or second to last one I'll yap about. It looks really good. Like as a display piece, this is peak. Like it looks really good. The detailing is great. There's a lot of really good. These are printed. Well, these aren't printed. These are stickers, but this is printed. This is printed. And this is printed, which are great. That's great that those are printed. I watched Jang Brix's review, and I think this is a really good set. Like, overall, a great set. I think there are a few oddities. Like, there's not much posing to be done with this. This is really the only good pose you can get out of it. The head turns side to side. These arms go up and down. The elbows don't move, I'm pretty sure. They're just locked like that. The hands you can move, but that's about it. Like everything from like this point down does not move or you could articulate. It doesn't really matter for a display piece, but it's worth mentioning. Other than that, it's just good. It's going in great, like a high great, like a borderline peak. But personally, actually, you know what? I'm gonna put it with R2D2. These two I have about the same opinion on. They're great sets. They're great sets. Fantastic sets. Of all time, is silly X-Jet is in your background? Well, not in my background here. But it's right over there. We'll get to that. We'll get to that. That would have been really expensive. I think that's probably why they split them up, because that would have been like $300. Like, it would have been super goofy. But it would make sense. I could believe that. This package is probably peaked here. Like, these look so good next to each other. Great. Advent calendar. I don't know what to say about the Advent calendar. This is actually probably one of the best Advent calendars they've done in a long time. Not gonna lie, I really like this one. It has a lot of good figures, a lot of good, cool stuff in it. But I can't. I'll just put it in mid because you can't rank the Advent calendar compared to all of these. Like, how do you rank an Advent calendar against the Onyx Cinder? Like, it just doesn't work. And then we have October. We'll end with the big boy. But we have a few sets to talk about first. First off, this set. I'm actually gonna go on brick. This I'll go grab the image for this one too because when I was making this tier list, the set hadn't been revealed yet, so I don't have the good image of it. There you go. This is great. I love this. This is fantastic. Everything about this is great. It is just a great throwback set. Like the builds of these are both very faithful to the originals and improved drastically. Um, you still got the Family Guy Stormtroopers, which is whatever. The Shadow Trooper not being here, to me, doesn't matter too much since I have the 2019 version of this, and they wouldn't have changed it at all. However, I do understand people's frustration, and I do think it should have been here. Other than that, I think it's a really nice way to get Rebel Troopers. Genuinely, other than the Shadow Trooper not being here, my only complaint is it's only on Solar Selves for 3 months. And it's during the holidays too, where everyone's going to be buying it. So it's just silly. Um, I still might put it in peak though, because it's a really good. Like it's a great throwback set, but the only thing kind of holding me back, like the only thing holding me back is the fact that it's on Source Hubs for 3 months. I think that's really dumb. Whatever. That doesn't really pertain to the set. It's going to peak. Okay, I love it. I don't know how to rank this. It's fine. I think the goofy part in the lightsaber sticks up way too much and it looks really silly. But other than that, this is good. This guy don't have to talk about that anymore. It's good. It's a nice little promo, and it's going to be resold for $200 on eBay. Every single one. No one's keeping this. I see you. You're not keeping it. You're selling it, 100%. Especially if you buy this monstrosity. All right, so let's get to this. I really liked this set when it was revealed. I think it looks really good. If we're just talking about the set, that's probably not peak. There's a few issues with it. There's a few things I think are a little goofy, but I think it's like up here. It's almost peak. Almost peak. It is a fantastic UCS set. It looks so good. It looks so good. I am going to bring up something because this is very important to discuss it. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where are you? Where is it? There it is. Chat, what are we doing anymore? What is happening? Sailbarge is yeah, they're the same price. What are you supposed to do with this? Like what is this? Like what were they smoking? And can I have some? What the hell is this? Like this is 5,000 pieces, one of the, if not the biggest Lego Marvel set. A fantastic display of the Marvel modulars, a great set overall. And then you have brown ship with Max Rebo, which I guess Max Rebo makes up for the value, but like still, it's dumb. Cellbarge has 3,000 pieces, and this has 5,000. Now you could say, well, that's not really fair. Okay, that's not really fair. Um, it's not really fair because the Avengers Tower is like not Star Wars or whatever. There's a Star Wars tax and whatever, but like still, this is silly. This is silly, and you can't defend it. I tried. I really tried to defend it, but you can't. You genuinely can't defend it. It's silly. It is silly. It is silly. I'm gonna show you something else real quick. We're really gonna tear into this because I had some I have some personal beef with this set because it had so much potential to be peak. This is the Sanctum Sanctorum. This has a little under 1,000 pieces less than the Sail Barge. And these two sets have I'm pretty sure this is 250, right? 250 for this. A fantastic looking modular is somehow, some way, like, oh wow, like $300 Seaver? Not quite. I think it's 250 Seaver, if I'm not mistaken. Well, actually, it might be more. Oh god. Star Wars license be like, what about Rivendell? Yeah. Rivendell. Rivendell is $500, same price. It is probably the most beautiful Legos, like one of the most beautiful Lego sets ever made. Genuinely, it is beautiful. Barad-dûr. How expensive is Barad-dûr? Is Barad-dûr cheaper? Or actually, it might be a little bit more expensive. Trying to think. Barad-dûr is probably the biggest set I own. I could sec Barad-dûr, but I kind of don't want to go out of my way to do that. Barad-dûr is like 500, something like that. It's a similar price, I know. Venator is like $100 more, and you're getting so much more on the Venator. Like, what is going this? Highest franchise in the toy industry? Right? I think there is a Jangbricks clip that describes this set perfectly. I will see if I can find it here real quick, because I think it is a very important thing that needs to be said. That's an ad, and that's unskippable. So you guys are going to have to hear this for a minute. Thanks, YouTube. Oh my god, another... YouTube. Stop. I can't even use an ad block on you. You outlawed them. Alright. We're gonna do a little Jangbricks watch party. Wait, the audio is not going. I didn't even realize. How do I get audio? There we go. Audio is going now. Should be.
It is not reasonable. Actually, I don't even have to give you proof. I'm just gonna show somebody else's proof. One of the very first comments when the press release first went out over on Brickset.com was from this person, Bricky D. Williams. This is brilliant. You look okay.
So,
comments.
Yeah, this has a lot of. Right? This is kind of where I got my bit from too, because it's like
this is one of the best comments that I've seen, at least this season, for $500. What set? Rivendell, one of the most glorious Lego sets ever, in my personal opinion. Rivendell had 2,200 more parts. Yes, a lot of those parts were the 1x1s on the roof, but not that many. It wasn't thousands of them. What were they? Like 100, 150?
This really makes the set look pretty bad. It's rough.
2,200 more parts and 16 more minifigures.
Yeah.
16 more minifigures than the UCS Sail Barge for the same price. That's a licensed set. Speaking of which, it's the Disney tax, right? It's the Marvel tax, right? It's the Star Wars tax. Wait a minute. $500 got you 1,300 more parts, including a lot of large ones, including windows and such. In 20,
you'd be surprised about the Marvel tax. Like, the Marvel tax is pretty crazy. X-Men, X-Jet, for example.
That anybody who defends the price of the UCS Sail Barge is just living on a completely different plane of existence.
Yeah. The other one is this. What's, to be fair, the set's not great. I'm not gonna lie, the set's not great. But the point still stands. Like, the price of this is absurd. It is silly. It is silly. And I have to take a step back and say that this is absolutely abhorrent. This goes from great to, like, genuinely, like, that I don't think I can think of another set that is so ungodly overpriced. The only other one is the X-Jet. Maybe. But for what you can get with $500, which isn't a small amount of money, by the way, $500 is a lot of money. Like, that is a lot of money, especially if you're paying bills and stuff. That's a lot of money. That's a lot of money for what you can get. Like, don't buy the sale bards. Don't do it. Don't buy the sale bards. Just don't do it. The set itself is great. Price is abhorrent. It averages out to around here, somewhere in here. It doesn't really matter where. But guys, this is silly. I don't know what Lego was smoking. It is so goofy. I really don't understand it. If you have $500, go buy Rivendell. I think Barad-dûr is around the same price. Go buy Barad-dûr. Go buy the Avengers Tower. That is one of my favorite sets of all time. I am looking at it right now. It is fantastic. I think it is goofy, but there we go. And there's our tier list. One set and absolutely abysmal is actually pretty good. This year was really good overall. Haters stay hating. I know you're like absurdly rich, which is crazy coming from me. At least I know I have to take a step back and realize that, like, genuinely, like, even though I am way more well off than most people, right? It is so silly. This price is silly. Like, the Bards is a silly set. Bro, didn't you just buy them? What? In the brother, buddy, that set was like, is the UCS AT-AT the most expensive? Plus, you're also buying customs that are like, dude, customs are so expensive, my man. Like, you are still like, trust me, coming from me, who I am pretty well off. That's not a flex, by the way. Like, genuinely, I am, like, you could just look behind me and realize, like, obviously I'm more well off than the average guy, right? Yeah, you have to be pretty dang well off to be able to get the sale bards. Like, you can't just, that's not just something you get. That's not just something you have. That's just not something you have. Like, that's not something that just happens, okay? Like, you got bills to pay, you got food to buy. Sale bars in this economy? Nah, dude. Nah. Like, it's silly. It's silly, okay? The sale bards is silly. And you're not going to be able to convince me otherwise. I tried to cope about it. I think the set itself is good. 300 max. 350 max, because Lego Star Wars is kind of bad. But 300 should have been the price. 100%. And my mind is not going to be saying something like that. But I'm not going to sit here and I'm not going to argue about goofy Lego, you know, like that goofy. And the sale bar should have been $50 more, $50. I don't care. Like, it's just not good. Just buy a different set. Buy a different set. Don't buy this one. Don't buy this one. It is not worth your 500. Maybe if you already have all of the other sets, you know, maybe if you have Rivendell, maybe if you have the Avengers Tower and you have all of these, and you want to buy a big set at the end of the year, maybe you could go for the Bards. I'm not going to lie, you should probably wait for, like, next year's Black Friday sale, because I'm pretty sure it will go on sale then, and then you could probably pick it up. That's just what I would do. Personally. But yeah, there we go. There's our tier. There's our list. There's our goofy, silly tier list. Wahoo! Honestly, I don't think there's anything here I would change tiers on. This looks about right. Before we end the stream, I did want to take a look back at the previous year's ratings. That's not what I wanted. I wanted to take a look back at 2020 series rating and 2022s. It will not take that long. We're not going to be re-ranking them all. We're just going to take a look and see if my opinions have changed at all. So let's go ahead. Where is the final ranking of last year? Okay, I think that's the final ranking. There we go. Already, I see some things I don't like about this. Also, hey, Jack. This okay. This tier list is a little bit of a meme. I think we were trolling a little bit in this tier list. Like, obviously, the T6 subtle isn't down here, and but like, there's some weird stuff. First off, these two sets are not goated at all. This pancake is really cringe. I don't even have it built anymore. It was a nightmare to display. This one's pretty cool, but I don't think it's goated. Like, the figures were a little lackluster on it, but the builds were pretty cool. Everything in here is about right. Yeah, these are all pretty mid sets. Honestly, I probably put the T6 subtle one like mid. Like, that was the worst I've ever had to display. Like, it is so annoying, but it looks cool. So there you go. But for the most part, good. I don't know why this is so high. This little Christmas set, it's not that good. But these are I don't know why these are so high. They probably don't need to be that high. Being real here. Spider Tank wasn't goated? Was the Spider Tank in goated? No, Spider Tank wasn't great. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, that's not great for me. That's not great for me. Yeah, the Spider Tank is definitely mid. I don't know what I was on that day. What? Wait. Okay, I respect your opinion, but nah, dude, the Venator's cool. You can't diss the Venator like that. Nah, it's not that bad. I wouldn't put it in mid. I put in great, like high grade at worst. That's G4 Me Fury. Why did I have so many people on this stream? What is going on? All right. Let's take a look at 2022. 2022 was a weird year. This was a weird year. And also, what? Okay. Of course it's at 7. I don't want to crash the stream. Oh. That makes sense. Okay. So, I actually don't see much wrong with this. At a first glance, Razor Crest. Well, the Razor Crest is like a good set, not a great UCS set, like a really forgettable UCS set, but I mean, it's still a good set. This is too high. This needs to go down. I don't know what that's about. This is a C. That set was dumb. This should also probably be a C. This Strength run is just like okay. I don't know why that's in C. Why is this in C? That should be that. Okay. Other than that, that's about right. I think BD1 would probably go to God tier, as I was calling it. I think those three are probably the best sets of 2022. Yeah, other than that. Oh wait, no. Why is what? Okay. No, I take that back. This set sucks. That set turbo sucks, dude. This is the most forgettable thing of 2022. Why was this in B? What? Yeah, that goes down to C at least. Like, the figures were okay, but that build for, I think it was $50, $60? Nah, dude. What was I doing? What was I talking about? IDK if it's no because I'm no longer clone brand. I just think it's just a overall good set. Time for Imperial Brain, not Clone Brain. Dude, we need more Imperials. Scythe, the best set of that year. Yeah, I remember getting outvoted on that actually. Because this was tiered. I remember this was actually tiered. This is the only one of these I've done that's tiered. Um, but everyone said that the ATTE was better, so I was like, okay. But I do agree, the scythe is better. I love the scythe. It is one of the coolest sets I have on myself, actually. Ferric, I'm not gonna lie, I love the Ferric set. That set was fantastic. It was such a surprise hit from that year, despite being a bit overpriced. It's just like an Imperial like dropship or gunship. Like it's such a cool little set. If it was cheaper, I think a lot more people would have loved it. Boba's throne room needs to move down. To C, probably lower on B. I don't think it's top of B. I think it's low B. Because like the set looks a little goofy, I'm not gonna lie. Like the side parts look fine, I guess, but that middle part looks goofy. Yeah, I do love Cody from that. I think Cody was great from the ATT, but the Scythe was the better set. I beg we get season 2 sets. Hopefully, I think it's a crime that we only got one set from Andor anyway. Like there are so many possibilities from Andor. It's a crime we only got one set. It did super well too. I don't know why they did that first. I don't get that. Yeah, this is a fine tier list. I think there's a lot of things that could change from this. I think Obi-Wan versus Vader is way too high. I think BD1 should probably go up. And I don't know why this 4+ says here. Just put it down. Anyway, that's really about it. That's really about it. Remove that. And there we go. There's our tier list. Before I end the stream real quick, I will give you some updates on the main YouTube channel. And the release date for my next video, which is tomorrow. I already have it scheduled uploaded. It is on the canceled Halo Mega Bloks game. I got that schedule uploaded for tomorrow. It'll be dropping. It'll be great. Can't wait for you all to see that. It's going to be great. However, that'll probably be the last video of September as I am going to cook. I have to cook. I have a really big video. Whoa. Yo, camera. Why? Saying, yeah, I have a really big video planned for the beginning of October. It may or may not have to do with the Pharrell Williams Piece by Piece movie. Maybe it has something to do with that. I don't know, but yeah, it's gonna be pretty big. Probably gonna end up being over an hour long. So I am hyped for that. It will be the beginning of October, probably first few days of October. It'll be great. I will spoil, I do have early tickets, so I will be seeing it before it officially releases. It will be great. I seeing it on the 2nd, so I will actually probably have my video out before the official release of the movie, which will be great for views. But yeah, it's gonna be great. I can't wait for you all to see that one. And yeah, everything else for October, I'll keep a secret for now. I'm kind of gonna stop oversharing like my entire plan for the month because I end up like not being able to deliver on everything I promised. So I'm just gonna kind of play it by ear. But I mean, the Mega Bloks video is already scheduled, and the Pharrell Williams movie, I'm gonna make that one. Okay, I'm gonna grind that one out over the rest of September. So but yeah, that's really about it. For the video. Thank you, or the stream, not the video. It's not a video. Thank you all so much for watching the stream. Thank you all for watching and enjoying and taking place in helpful debates, talking about all of this goofy stuff. Great. I will see you all in the next stream, whenever that may be. I will definitely want to try to stream next month. Probably. I don't know what I'd stream, but I want to stream more. I really do. I want to stream more games. I have so many ideas, but none of them would work. So I got to figure it out. But thank you all so much for watching the stream. I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye. I really need to end the stream before I do the intro so it ends perfectly. be so cool.